Hey guys, I'm Sudhesh Nair. I'm a club member of Infosys Toastmasters Bangalore. And if you've been to a Toastmasters meeting, you would have seen that there is this role called an Ah-Counter who looks at the CRPFs, the crutch words, repeats, pauses, and fillers. And this struck me as strange because Ah is not really a crutch word, is it? The word and are crutch words, but is Ah really a crutch word? So I try to find out, and apparently in English there are four ways in which the word are can be used, and they aren't really crutch words. In fact, they signify something being added to the sentence to make it more beautiful, more colorful. Colorful. So let's look at some of those examples. The first one would be to show a surprise. For example, when you say, "Ah, there you are," or "Ah, what a surprise." That is one way in which the word "ah" can be used. The second way is of pleasure. When you say, "Ah, what a pleasant view," that's another way in which you can use the word "ah." The third way is sympathy. "Ah, you have my sympathies." And the fourth way is realization. For example, when you say, "Ah, now I realize." So don't just think of "ah" as something that's bad. In fact, you can use it to say things like, Julius Caesar? Ah, what a sublime tragedy. That's written by Shakespeare. Yes. So, besides this, in other languages such as Malayalam, there are a lot of different ways in which you can use the word ah. In fact, the same would be true for many Indian languages. Just like the word acha in Hindi has so many different meanings, the word ah in Malayalam uh, means a few different things. Starting with just like acha, it means yes. So the first example would be when somebody asks you, "Ninakku veno," and you want this, you would just say ah. And depending on the tone of the word ah, it implies a few different meanings. So, for example, when you say ah, you're just saying yes, which means ah, madam, yes, I want it. The second example is when somebody says Dara Butija, who broke this? You would just respond by saying ah, which means Arkariam, Minikerilia. Who knows? I don't know. So that's the second meaning of the word ah. The third meaning is when somebody asks you, "Hengenadu Joli, how's your job?" You say, "Ah," which means Korpalya. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. The fourth one is when somebody says, "Oropale, are you sure?" You respond by saying, "Ah," which means Pinne, Oropale. Yeah, sure. Isn't it obvious that it is? The fifth one is when somebody says, "ഇങ്ങനെ ചെയ്തിട്ടേ," if I do this, you respond saying, "Pinne." Yes, continue. That's what it means. The sixth one is when somebody finds out that you're doing something wrong, they would say, ah, 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 which means, "Ambada kalla, got you, you thief." The seventh one is you can use ah, that's two, which means you're showing pucham, contempt. The eighth one is aha, nee udariya. How dare you? You're sitting here. The ninth one, and probably one of my favorites, is a word that means, "Hey, I didn't expect you here. How come you are here? Ah, എന്താ ഇവിടെ?" And finally, one final ah that is probably common to all languages is ah. That was scary. That's it for now.